Namaste students. Today I am going to read the poem The Road Not Taken, poem that is written by Robert Frost. Students, Robert Frost was an American poet. Now students, let's see the name The Road Not Taken. The road symbolizes our life, and the road not taken, that is the path that we don't choose in our life. That is the road not taken. Now students, I am going to read this stanza number 1. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I'm sorry I could not travel both. Here students, the poet is standing at the junction. The poet is standing at the point at the fork where two roads leads. Here the poet is confused. Both the road looked equally good to him. And be one traveler, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could. Students, here the poet is saying that being a one traveler, he could not travel both the roads. Both the roads, it is impossible for him to travel both the roads. So students, and look down one as far as I could. Now students, the poet bent down to look forward, the road, about the road, to where it bent in the undergrowth. So students, the rhyme scheme of this stanza is A, B, A, B. Now let's discuss the word meanings here. The word diverged here means separated. The word yellow wood here means suggesting the autumn season. Now students, let us discuss the poetic devices that is used here in this first stanza. Students, when we read two roads diverge in a yellow wood, here students, consonance is used here. The poetic device consonance is used here. Repetition of the consonant sound D, here it is repeated, so that's why it is called consonant poetic device. Students, there is one more poetic device that is used here in the same line, that is assonance. Assonance here means repetition of the vowel sounds, students. And when we look at the second line, and in the third line, and in the fourth line, and that is repeated. So the repeated words, that is the use of anaphora. Again, I am going to tell you that what is described in the first stanza, students. In the first stanza, the poet is standing at the junction where two roads leads. Here the poet is totally confused about taking the decision. Both the road looked equally good to him, but being a one traveler, he could not travel both the roads. So this is described here in the first stanza. Now students, let's look at the second stanza. In the second stanza, students, then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as far that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Students, in the second stanza, the rhyme scheme of the second stanza is A, B, A, B. Now students, I am going to discuss you the hard words. Fair here means good. Better claim here means seemed better. Wanted wear here means looked less worn out. Passing here means on walking down. The poetic devices that is used in the second stanza, students, that is just as fair, that is simile. When a comparison is made using like or as, that is called simile. Though as far that the passing there, here students, assonance is used here. Because it was grassy and wanted wear, here students, the poetic device personification is used here. The word personification here means when inanimate object is compared with the human being. So students, in the second stanza, the poet is saying about the decision that he has to choose one road out of the two. And students, listen one more thing, the whole future depends upon your present decision. So we must be very careful in taking the decision. So students, here the poet chooses the road that was less traveled by, that made the difference. So students, thank you for joining me, and thank you.